Hello everyone, it's Tom, it's FANzine Live, and in the Phoenix Spotlight today is a rather curious little piece. It's a small mini comic that I did a while back, and it's called Small Press Interview. And, well, perhaps maybe I'll try it to talk a little bit about it like this. No, we'll wait. Okay, Small Press Interview came out of discussions within the United Fanzine organization, but also within the Facebook small pressing community, largely the Small Press Heroes Facebook group, which I cannot recommend highly enough. That's a great group. You should go join it. And there was some discussion about promoting our comics and making sure that we're not trying to get them out to the same 10 people every single time, and trying to widen out the market. And some people want to, through their small pressing work, perhaps maybe build an audience and perhaps even go on to do professional level work at some point. Others just do it as hobbyists. Everybody's got their own aspirations and goals. But anyway, the bigger question is, how do we promote small pressing and self-publishing? Well, the obvious first answer is crowdfunding. Kickstarter, Indiegogo, Zoop, there are a number of different ways. However, that requires a number of different skills that some folks don't have or don't have the time to enjoy and employ. However, I thought I would come up with a rather simple answer, and I came up with this thing called Small Press Interview. Oh, that's me, by the way. So I put together this little mini comic size zine, and I'm going to read this thing to you. It says, "Introducing Small Press Interview. I'd like to welcome you to participate in a cooperative means to promote our small press comics and zine, Small Press Interview. It's a series of 8-page mini comics profiling different small press publishers. Through asking 4 simple questions, it will give readers a taste of a publisher and their works and point them in a direction to obtain those publications." And then I personally was offering to create a small press interview publication for any publisher interested in having a zine made. So they provide the content, the creators do. They provide the relevant art and photos and graphics, and then I would lay it out and publish it. I have a template on my computer. It's quick and easy, but it would look nice. And then I also would post the interview zine on my Phoenix production site and on Facebook. But here's what I asked. If I do it for you, please send out at least one copy of a small press interview of a publisher who is not you in every mailing of comics or zines. So I would post these PDFs online, and then you, the other creator for whom I've made a zine, would print off copies. So, for example, mine. But it could be others. I don't really care. And then what we would do is we would leverage our respective networks. So if Pete Smith is making zines and did a small press interview, I would create Pete's mini comic, and then I would print Pete's mini comic and insert it in my mailings. So my readers now learn about Pete. In the same vein, Pete sends out copies of my zine, and his readers learn about me. So it's a way to kind of organically grow the network. The questions are real simple, and the layout's really simple. I start with, how did you get started in small press publishing? And you can see I wrote a little bit, threw in some photos, some old graphics, some old covers. What do you like most about small press comics and zines? Real simple stuff again. Tell me about your publications. So I talked about the publications that I have out. In my case, the Heroes Now books and Strange Times. And then lastly, how can people get your small press comics and zines? And so I put in the links for digital copies, physical copies, and the website. This was before I started the link tree. But anyway, it's really simple, really small, and I was really hoping that folks would get involved with this. So I put it out. I explained it through my website. I explained it through the United FANzine Organization newsletter and did all that, and nobody bid. So what do? Right now it's on the shelf, but the offer remains. If anybody wants to do small press interview along the terms that I talked about on my little introductory welcome invitation, I'd be happy to do it. And hopefully you would be happy to help promote my stuff. But if we don't, we don't. It kind of did make me wonder about the idea of cooperative work in the small press arena. We do a lot of anthologies together. I mean, I've got books, I'll just pull one out. I mean, Strange Times, there are, look at all those names of people who chose to contribute. I'm not trying to call them out personally, but I think that it's something that we could do. And if somebody wants to do small press interview, let me know. So anyway, small press interview. It was one of the Phoenix Productions publications. It was a cute little zine. That's it. Thanks, everybody. I will catch you next time.